All right, it's another episode, another season, another whatever, out of Revenant and officially into Heresy. I have no real big preamble for this one, boys. We're just going to jump in. I'm not too sure what to expect. Obviously, they're cooking something good for this season. We'll see. I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on everything that's happened from Revenant till this episode, and we'll see exactly if there's a big improvement. Yeah, let's just jump in. I kind of remember exactly how the last episode ended as far as Act 1, and this episode is starting. Let's see how it's going to start off.
Deep within Soul lies a sepulchre of eager teeth. Akka, the womb of secrets, slain by Oryx and shaped into the dreadnought. We invited vengeance in when we buried Oryx's son Crota beneath the moon. And shadowed against that vengeance as Oryx brought his will to bear at the Battle of Saturn. But he could not extinguish the light, and by his own logic, he fell. Shortly after, another's claim found Akka, Blade Matron of the Black Terrace, Xivu Arath. From the dreadnought, her brood poured into Saul, until we banished her might and hewed her soul from her throne. I have kept watch over the husk of Akka as it slept, quiet and unclaimed.
God.
Now something sent by hand unseen vivifies the long-dead flesh of the dreadnought, rousing ancient, taken wills, hungry with ambition.
Destiny 2, Heresy Act 1. Wow, they really just said Act 1, giving it a nice biblical title. I don't think we got that for Revenant, I'm pretty sure. Wow. I can't believe this entire time this super weapon has been laying dormant and no one has made claim to it. You think that when Eris was like Hive God of Vengeance, she had the power to claim the Dreadnought for herself. We should have did that first before we took on Xivu Arath. This thing could have been under our control at this point.
Hey, hero. How you living? Word on the ground is something big landed in the EDZ. Vanguard needs you to check it out.
In
We
the
believe it originated from the dreadnought, Oryx's flagship, the throne of a king long deposed.
Wow, really?
That means taken. Me and Eris are on our way to Saturn's orbit.
Go to Trustland, Guardian. The corruption that spread from the dreadnought must be found and cut out, and the Drifter and I will staunch its source.
Interesting. Something from the Dreadnought made its entire way from the Dreadnought to here? How can you guys even tell? We're using Hardlight now because Hardlight recently... Xivu Arath and Sloan dialogue. Missing dialogue. Heresy is missing recorded lines from the characters Xivu Arath and Sloan. To improve your experience, we have enabled subtitles by default to assist you with the understanding of the episode Harry's story. Oh wow, they're missing voiceover?
The impact site is nearby. Got you as close as I could. Get to Hangman's Pass. We're on our approach to the Dreadnought now.
Oh.
Whatever landed in the EDZ is punching holes into the Ascendant Plane.
Rifts, yes. I fear the Taken may not be as leaderless as we hoped. But if the Hive sisters had the inclination, they would have grasped control by now. A Taken queen. A crown unclaimed does not sit idle long.
Got eyes on the Dreadnought. Something's wrong. It's being skinned alive.
Blade of its living flesh.
I'll find an LZ.
I think Hardlight got a buff where like if you kill somebody that's debuffed, you get a 20% or 30% damage boost. Yeah, the fundamentals. And now this thing is starting to, it will cook this season, especially with Gear Falcon's Hallberg and it running void damage. This thing should be doing a lot of damage. We subbed out the Manticore for this, so hopefully we'll see a nice big damage spike.
We're on board.
Inside parade its fetid halls once again. Even without its navigator, this ship holds many terrors.
Looks worse inside. Cut right down to the bone.
Eris is always talking in
Its
weird...
flesh is being consumed by taken decay.
Sure. We're in the EDZ, and they're on the Dreadnought. We're trying to run simultaneous ops. I wonder if whatever we do here, it's going to teleport us to the Dreadnought. Eris is always one to, like, speak in, like, really, in, like, basically speaking with thesaurus opened in front of her. She can't just say that everything looks fucked on the Dreadnought. That'd be too easy to say. This is like an old Red War mission kind of area. It's been repurposed. Uh-oh. Huh. These are taken, but they have weird tendrils coming out. What the hell? That hurt. What was that? These are weird taken entities, but the sigil that there's... What the hell? Dire Goblin? Oh, it's draining me of my health. I was like, oh, I thought we got hit by something by some sort of strand. I'm like, what? Oh, these taking have like weird tendrils coming out of them, and also their sigil is like not the taken, not the Oryx logo anymore. It's some sort of weird like dots. That's odd. They have a different banner, like that to the house they belong to. Like a different thing has created them from, like a different type of taking force has created them. Interesting. That was cool. It's called a Dire Hobgoblin and had some sort of weird strand damage to him.
Pushing you out. Find a way around it.
It's about time that they had strand and stasis associated with them. They've been busy with the three major subclasses for so long. I want more enemy types from their factions to start using different type of damages. Push through it? How am I supposed to push through it? By jumping down? Oh, that's weird. Is this stolen? Oh, it's telling me to... Oh, it is just telling me to jump down. Before, this was usually like a dead zone. Like, you'll die if you jump down here. But now it's actually a playable area.
Something is doing this on purpose. The Taken are always looking for someone with a backbone strong enough to lead them. It's one thing to pull Taken from the Ascendant plane and make them dance. But bringing out new ones...
We cannot allow this. Drifter, with me.
Yeah. Let's keep moving.
Something is... It's one thing for, like, something with paracausal power to call to the Taken and for them to come, like, do their bidding. It's another thing for something else to create new Taken. Zevo Wrath usually had that power before, or maybe the... Or what's it called? Maybe the Witness gave her a new Taken when he was creating the Taken. But he's gone now too, and I don't know what's left to create more Taken. A Dire Vandal? This is a slightly new play space. I don't remember ever being here from any part of the campaign. Maybe from Curse of the Osiris? Maybe? I see you, even if you're invisible and really far away. I saw what looks like that's up here. It looks like a giant piece of sword. Like Oryx's sword or something. And I saw it like briefly from down below. It looks like some sort of giant shard. Gorkal the Gatekeeper?
An anchor deployed from the Dreadnought.
Oh.
It's attempting to take the planet. No. An aversion.
Turning Earth inside out. Pulling the Ascendant plane into our reality. Shut it down, hero.
Remove the Taken. Send them screaming into the Ascendant plane.
We got this new Trials LMG. I was gonna say GL from those bento boxes. Triumphs are those bento boxes like side quests they were doing right before this little episode launched. And that thing is probably one of the best GLs I own now, having Bait and Switch and Ambitious Assassin. And it's a Trials Strand GL, so it's a very unique damage type, which is really cool for us. Something behind me. Every time I kill one of these dire taken, they're oh I blew myself up. No, every single time I kill one of these dire taken, they're dropping little blight bombs. I wonder if that's a new thing that they'll do from now on. This actually, I think I do recognize this. This is something repurposed from the Curse of Osiris campaign. I was like, this looks a little familiar. I just can't quite place my finger on it. And yeah, this is like from the Curse of Osiris, 100%. Yeah, because you usually would take this and go down to that little basement area where the laboratory was for them. But yeah, this giant anchor, how did it even get this far? Why does the Dreadnought need anchors? That's weird. They're treating it like a haunted ghost ship or something. We'll jump in and we'll see where this takes us. Ooh, we got a new... Oh, it's an area denial grenade launcher? Nice. Psycho Chump?
Space, to a tomb no longer at rest in the stars. The Dreadnought calls to herald our approach.
We're getting a very big... Wow, so this anchor came through Ascendant space and landed in real space. These anchors, so this is like a motif that we saw in the key art for the campaign or for the act. The Dreadnought looks like there's some weird you can see it down there too. It's not quite darkness or taken energy, it's like something weirder. It looks like Cthulhu, like tentacles or whatever. I don't want to shoot at them quite yet. I kind of want to just take in the atmosphere. You can kind of see these weird tentacles coming out. Ow. Ow, how'd you even get this far? You can see like this weird mass of tentacles down there, like it's some sort of giant monster beast. Cthulhu and otherworldly Lovecraftian dangers is something that they haven't really explored. We kind of got a little bit of that from Vesper's Host, of there's some sort of otherworldly presence, but this is very different. I kind of like this motif. It would be cool if this introduced like a new enemy archetype, but I don't think it's going to. The Cthulhu tentacles are it's a very provocative image. Looks really cool. Definitely giving me better vibes than the Revenant show ever did, or the Revenant episode ever did. Almost knocked us off. So we got to make our way to the Dreadnought. I'm kind of surprised this happened all at once, and this isn't something that's just been like working in the background, because they said that they've had their eyes on the Dreadnought for the longest time, and nothing's been really going on with it up until recently. And I was like, wow, you guys think you'd notice something this big? Oh god, how are we getting up there? I'm thinking the tentacles are like going to be our pathway up. We're basically using these things as stairs. The mission's called Recce, R-E-C-C-E, Recce. Is that how you pronounce it? Board the Dreadnought. We're trying to get back to it. The Dreadnought is falling apart, and something like the skin is falling off, and like the bones from underneath are being exposed. Ooh. It's like, I know we're in space right now, and space is obviously very dark, but we can't even see the planet, because this should be orbiting Saturn. I don't even see where the planet is how dark it is in space. It's crazy. or there's some sort of weird darkness cloud emanating from the dreadnought itself. We should be able to see the planet. There we go.
For a minute there. Says you're on the dreadnought?
The aversion anchor has pulled the Guardian to its point of origin.
We'll meet up with you, hero.
Okay, so that's what the dreadnought looks like in the Ascendant plane. It looks corrupted, like if something bad is happening to it, but in real space, the skin is peeling off. And you can see that like the structure is being slowly eroded away. There's Saturn and the remnants of the what's it called, Awoken Fleet. I'm seeing a lot of taken portals here. This is basically the starting area to the Taken King campaign. These anchors are new. These weren't here the last time we came through. It's like they've grown out of the ship. Can't tell what that is.
Guardian, we have discovered a piece of the tablets of ruin.
A long time ago, Oryx wrote down how to take. Put it on those tablets. But they're all lost or locked down. Or they should be. What's a piece doing here?
Someone... No. Take it! Get back!
We got this, Guardian. Hold your position.
So these dire thralls, when they die, they leave little exploding balls in the ground. So they have new abilities too. And they said they found a tablet of ruin. They said like these tablets are usually some of the most guarded Hive apocrypha in the Hive pantheon, and they're just finding scattered pieces everywhere. Ravenous dire ogre. And they're fighting off Taken right now. They're being ambushed by Taken. I can't tell what's peeling off and what's growing in its place. It is a rotting corpse of a giant hive worm god, but you think at some point it would have been peeling off to start with. I think I see Oryx's throne is over that way. I kind of want to go check it out, but I think we have to stick with the mission for right now. I'm sure we'll come back here at some point. Or maybe not. It says breach the halls of souls, but I can't go through there. Oh, there's a little hole right here. Oh, there's still worm larvae in here somewhere. What are those? Some sort of weird eggshells on the ground? I don't think we can see Taken Dread. I don't think Dread can be taken. Okay, so this is the old, what is this called? The Court of Oryx. So we're back here. I'm surprised she's even using a gun. She's using Trust, one of the Gambit weapons. I guess your Drifter gave it to her as a gift. She likes using it.
I sense a familiar presence. Fingertips on the surface. No. This is new. Something's wrong. We must find the Guardian.
Maybe we can make our way back, or...
Oof.
Vile creature.
Ooh. Oh, wait, she doesn't have a ghost. Oh, crap, I forgot. Oh. And I was just like, oh, she's okay. She has like, oh, wait, no, she doesn't. I forgot. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. I was like, oh, she got stabbed in the chest. I guess I forgot. It's like, we are the ones with the plot armor. It's like, oh, she stabbed me in the chest. I don't care. I have a ghost. Oh wait, she doesn't have a ghost. Drifter also has a ghost. That's not good. Uh-oh. All right, we're gonna have to try to get to Eris and try to get her off the ship. Follow the dread. Yeah, the dread. Oh, things got darker here for a second. I'm trying to see what we should do. Should we just jump over? I think we are going to jump over. Eris and Drifter fell down there. Fulgul, the Requisitioner. Interesting. He has a new title. Requisitioner. I'm here to clean this place. Oh, that's not good. Eris got stabbed in the chest by a giant stasis spear. I know she's tough, but I think the only thing that would save her at this point is if she becomes that Hive God thing again. Yeah, unless she ascends back into her Hive form. Unless she ascends back into her Hive form. Her Hive God form, like the Hive God of Vengeance, I don't think she'll be okay. I think she's probably gonna die. Oh, wow, I didn't think they'd do that. I thought they'd killed the Drifter before they killed Eris. Hold on a second. Oh, it's a Tablet of Ruin or fragment of the Tablet of Ruin. Oh, there's dead Cabal here too. I wonder how long these things have been here for. That thing's got her? It's like, yeah, that thing is trying to steal Eris away for some reason.
It's taking her deeper in the Dreadnought. Hold on, Moondust. We can't leave her. We need to get Eris out of here. We need... Help! Please, anyone!
Oh, wow. The Drifter is asking for help. Wow, I never thought I would hear him beg for help from anybody, even especially us. Oh man, these things are very desperate if he's begging us to help him. We're coming, we're coming, we're coming. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if we'll get to them in time. The Drifter's, I mean, a good guardian, I think. Oh. That's not good. Suffocating Terror. That's not good. I don't know what's gonna happen if I get to full stacks. Am I supposed to jump down? We're jumping down. Stop the dread from where? We're down below. Oh wow, this is some crazy Cthulhu looking stuff down here. Cool. What's that thing called? The Resonant Knife, First of the Reshaped? What the hell is that? The First of the Reshaped. Might have to. I can't see whatever we're supposed to be shooting at here. Man, Hard Light with Gearfalcon's Hallberg is doing lots of good work here. It deals so much extra damage. Ricochet rounds and has volatile rounds. Every time we get a kill with volatile rounds, we keep going invisible. The Ritual Disrupted Resonant Knife leaves. Oh, this Drifter. Oh, and Eris. I didn't even realize they were dead on the ground. Well, he's dead, but I mean, I'm sure he's his ghost can resurrect him. Eris, I have no idea what's wrong with him. There we go. Yeah, he was super dead. He was super dead.
Eris. No. Moondust.
Oh, wow.
It's okay. I got you. Moonlight.
Oh, man. Yeah, they really killed her off. Wow. Man, that sucks. Oh, wow. We lost, like, one of our giant, like, treasure... I mean, like, from a lore perspective... Oh, wait. She is a Hive god, technically still, right? Oh, her physical body's dead, but she's in the Ascendant Realm now. Oh, see, she did give up that form, but I think she kept the power that came with it, though, right? She's in the Ascendant Plane somewhere. Okay. It's not over. You did... Whoa. She's probably just stoked to not be dead. She's like, oh, I'm not actually dead. Or maybe it's like sad laughter that she's like, oh my god, I've been corrupted so much by the Hive that I've been granted an Ascendant Realm because of everything that they've done to me and I've done to them in return. I don't know if we're gonna know that she's in the Ascendant Plane somewhere. I mean, for what we know as the character, she is like super duper dead, and we just lost a huge thing of like she was basically like our Hive expert. I think the only other person who might know as much about the Hive besides her might, oh boy, it might be just Osiris or Crow, and then, oh, maybe the Drifter. I mean, he's not like an expert on the Hive. He's more of like just knowledgeable about this stuff.
I don't know if you can stand to hear my voice right now.
Oh.
I was there. I was sorry. Eris had a message for her knife. You keen on a little vengeance, killer?
Oh.
She kept plans for times like this. Piles of balled up, scribbled paper and ink in her old place in the city. Hadn't been staying there for a while, but it's full of her things. You've probably walked by it 100 times. I'll send you a pin. Whatever she left you there, you take it up and you kill what killed her. I'll throw my cannon in on that too. Ayat, or whatever, just get it done.
Aw, he's really hurt from the fact that he thinks that he flat out let her down. Oh man, that must feel... Because Eris was like bringing him back into the fold and kind of like trying to get him to be more than just like the Drifter. He was trying to get him to be like a guardian again. And Oh man, that sucks. He thinks that like he's lost like one of his big loves. Like I guess there was a romantic relationship there subtly, but like it was never really confirmed. And I guess he really just feels like he probably let her down in the end, and that's probably like that's a really bad feeling. Unknown to the Guardian or Drifter, Eris, to the player, us, we know now that she's like in an ascended plane somewhere waiting to come back to the physical realm. She's done so much to the Hive, and this Hive have done so much to her that even after she gave up her Hive God of Vengeance power, she basically still has the Ascendant Realm to herself. Hope she can figure out a way out if she can. Rolling Storm. Final blows grant bolt charge. When amplified, final blows grant additional bolt charge. Oh, that's pretty cool. This is an arc area denial. Willing Vessel. Dealing damage or defeating targets with this weapon gradually grants increased stability, handling, reload speed, and charge time. This effect gradually decreases over time, but it gained more quickly while near allies. Huh. Okay, sure. It's a buff only for a little bit, but you gain it really quick and then lose and then gain it really quick again? And this is like the pseudo shiny version of it? Okay, sure. I thought it had a different buff, did it? Feeding Frenzy full court. This isn't a curated roll, this is just a new roll. I wonder if that's any good or not. I'll have to check. And then we got Apostate's Blade Grips. Those are pretty clean, at least. Increase the drop rate of sigil stones by 10% for each piece equipped. Oh. And they gave us a little bit of extra bonus dialogue outside of the mission. I didn't realize they would do that. That's kind of cool. Let's check to see what's in the store. While we have a chance. Event Horizon Skirmisher skin. Shade Gleam shader. Oh, it's another RGB shader. Oh, and it actually goes through more colors than the photo finish one, too. That's cool. That's nice. Fitter Keel. Oh. Oh, it's a split exhaust. Magnetic hover. That's pretty cool, too. Gives me a little bit of a Batman vibe. Lumen Shell for Ghosts to See the Future Coming. Interesting. I wonder if this is like a prelude to something. Obviously, they got the Star Wars skin that they were talking about. Sure, I guess. I'm not really a big fan of Star Wars. At least not enough to throw money at Bungie for something like this. This just looks like whatever. It kind of looks out of place, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it is whatever. I really don't care. No ammo, no problem. Oh, you just throw an empty gun at them. That's kind of cool. Yeah, the Star Wars crossover this looks really basic in comparison to other stuff. Their crossovers have been getting kind of wonky as of late, but it is what it is. Let's see, what do they have down here? Oh, Scorn Mechanica. Oh, they gave us the Scorn silver. I'll take it. I mean, fine, whatever. I use Slayer's Fang. I actually like Slayer's Fang. Hey, why not? We'll slap that bad boy on there. I mean, the default look is pretty cool, but it is a little too much sometimes. But that looks okay too. Like it. Thank you, Bungo, for letting me get that. Let's go back to the store. Let's check to see what else we got here. Nothing else we really need to grab right off the rip. Yeah, I mean, they had like the weird D&D crossover thing. I mean, that was okay. I mean, the last thing that I was really excited for that I bought outright was probably the Witcher armor set for the crossover event stuff. Everything else has just been whatever. Let's check to see what they have in the Eververse for this season. They have emotes, Interstellar Warfare, unlimited power. Oh, is this Star Wars related again? I don't think I need to be a Titan or Warlock to use that, do I? Paracausal Pitch. Is this like the Force picking up rocks and throwing it at people? Riot Control. And it's just like a baton. I don't even know what that is. A baton. Star Wars themed advanced prototype jump ship, originally modeled as a boarding vessel. The jump ship was later outfitted with a barrier field and NLS drive. It looks like a TIE fighter, but like not so much like a TIE fighter that it's distracting, or maybe they just couldn't replicate the TIE fighter one for one without it incurring massive copyright price tag with it. Episode Heresy Starter Pack. Coronal Aura Shell for ghosts who rely on the power of the sun. That's pretty cool. Solar Spinnaker. Oh, it's like a solar sail ship. I like these kind of solar ships. These are kind of based off modern stuff, like in what we have now. Nice. Those are pretty cool. They have the Vex themed stuff. Net Infiltrator bundle for ghosts who seek assimilation. This is probably like an episode Echoes themed set. That's really cool though. That looks badass actually. What happens when you put photo finish on it? Will it change colors? Not really. Dang. And this vehicle, sure, it's a Vex themed. And then they have this Renaissance Inventor set for ghosts who believe in it's a wooden ghost. I don't know where they get these ideas for these wacky things for. Refit kite. Maybe these are like the Fallen's best efforts of making stuff for us out of wood. I mean, that's kind of funny, I guess. Sure, but no thanks. Wow, they really have like, this is like the episode Echoes. This is episode Revenant, because this is all stasis themed. Shattered shell for ghosts who keep it cool. That's actually really cool looking shell. The ship Glacier Invincible. The cold of space is nothing on this ride. That's pretty cool too. It's a stasis themed ship. I think this is like a Revenant themed leave the others frozen in your wake. That's really cool actually. I like this a lot. Yeah, this is like the episode Echoes ship. This is the episode Revenant ship, and this can be like maybe the Echoes episode Heresy ship set. And then we have like basically the urban expansion. This is basically Fallen theme. This is really if they were trying to make us Fallen theme stuff. Sure, personal touch. The Merle 04. Show it off no matter where you are. My god. Gatecrasher, leave nothing behind but your mark. Sure. They have a lot of stuff in the Eververse store this time around. I'm kind of the hot rod set. For ghosts who take pleasure in strong engine and straight road. That's pretty cool too. I like that too. That's actually not too bad. I thought this was a Chinese New Year thing. Diesel Maximal. Room for two, do you think? The ship, not too crazy about. Crimson Rocket. Oh, that's pretty cool actually though. We've had other rides in this game. Whoa, this is my wow. This thing caused my thing to slow down for a hot second. Wow, my Xbox. Jesus. Let's see this. The Chain Ripper pack. This is specifically for this looks like Monte Carlo Vicious Alloy. That's kind of cool. It's blood splattered themed cloak. Oh, it makes the cloak basically look like it's blood splattered. That's pretty cool actually. Not bad. Brutal projection. Chainsaw. Yeah, is this Monte Carlo? Oh, Chain Ripper. It is Monte Carlo. That's really cool actually. I like that a lot. Getting a chainsaw at the barrel of it. Man, I would almost spend money on that. Almost. Cruelty Song. That's really cool. I like that metal looking type to the armor. Zeros and ones. What is this, Matrix themed armor? What the hell? Okay. Mongol of Paint? A Mogul of Paint. Ew. Okay, now no. And then Ceramic Alloy. Oh, that's the Stormtrooper armor color set. I mean, all these colors will probably be available in the Eververse store at some point. That's usually how it works. There's one more finisher right here. Beam of Light. Sure. Emotes. God, who cares about the emotes? Those are the individual shell pieces. We've seen all those. more emotes, projections, Ace's high projection, ship projection, explosive projection, celestial projection, Ursa minor, tomb projection, vitamin fill. What the hell? Space magic. I don't know what these are. Okay, so what this is a mechano pupil. This is for. Oh, it's Dido themed one. It makes the armor set at least look a little less ugly, a little more practical, which is fine by me. That's for Omnioculus, and this is for. Oh, Mothkeeper's Wraps. Finally, this thing does something Luna powered. That's actually a really clean looking ornament for this thing. That's pretty good, actually. I like that a lot. I like it when it makes like the ugly ornament look cleaner. Oh, this is a new cloak skin for relativism. Cool. Nice. That doesn't look too bad, actually. That actually doesn't look... That actually looks kind of in line for this armor set. Nice. I might spend money on this, because this kind of matches up with what I'm already wearing. Cool. I like that. This is something that... Equip this ornament with relativism to activate a unique effect. Oh. Unobjective? Oh, that's just what it looks like without it? Okay, what happens when I put this on? Wait a tick. Back to the store. Looks real basic without relativism, but what happens when I put this on? Oh, and it gets little frills on the side. Not bad, and it gets a little silver sheen. That's pretty good too. Oh, but it makes the hood go away. Interesting. So even when you're wearing this relativism, it makes the hood go away, and it basically exposes the head. Okay. Lace wing. Equip this ornament with Mothkeeper's Wrap to activate a unique effect. Oh, this is in their cloak thing. That cloak just looks good without anything with Mothkeepers. That looks pretty good. It almost looks like relativism by itself. I think I have Mothkeeper's Wraps with me. Let's just page back over. Oh, that's really nice too, actually. Did you want a stink cloud following you? I guess. Sure, whatever. Okay, that's fine. Overgrown, and this is for Outbreak Perfected. That actually is not too bad, actually. It cleans it up, makes it a little bit more standoutish. I like that. That looks fine. Fatal Howl for Dead Messenger. Oh, it's like a Cerberus on the front of it. That looks pretty cool, too. I like that ornament a lot for that. Final Dictum. Oh, wow. This is like a pyramid ship themed for Ergo Sum. Dang, man. You're making me want to spend money. Times Inlay for Vex Mythicla. I mean... I kind of like the Guardian Games one more. This is okay, but it's fine. The Cleaver for... this is for... Oh god, I forgot what this is called. Lament. Oh, just a giant buster sword. Not even a chainsaw anymore. That's kind of cool. I wonder if when you rev it up, it does something with the blade edge. Man, Sunshot's gotten so many of these stupid ornaments already. This basically makes it look like the solar version of, what's it called? God, the Cade Sniper Rifle. That thing has an ornament that makes it look a lot like this. Forget what it's called. Vigilance Wing Strider's Pinion. It looks cool. That's kind of like a Neomuna themed version for this gun. That's not too bad. What the hell is that? Oh, heavy. Oh, this is for Polaris Lance. Sure, that's kind of cool. Like a steampunk version. High rolling lowlife. I mean, sure. It's a little much for me, but sure. Oh, for Ariana's Vow? Nice. Serrated Oath. It's like a dragon fire, basically. That's kind of cool. We saw that one from Monte Carlo, and this is from this Death plus Infinity. This is for... That's kind of cool. This is for Cerberus +1. I mean, sure. Did it get a buff recently? I don't know, but this is basically the cleanest looking ornament for this gun. That makes it look pretty rad. Okay. Not bad. I almost want to give you money, Bungie. I almost want to give you money. We'll have to see what's available for silver and what's available for only cash. Or for Bright Dust before I give you guys money. Echoes 1, apartment visited. Okay, we're gonna go to her apartment in the last city. Okay, we basically have to go here first. Man, to the best of our knowledge, Eris is dead. I'm sorry we took a little bit of a break there in order to like check out the store, but I mean the store had some juicy stuff for Ergo Sum. Ergo Sum looks good. The Relativism Cloak, some of the legendary like ornament sets that go with some of the weapons, those look pretty good too. I feel bad for Drifter. I mean, like Eris was like his whole reason for being good and trying his best to help the Vanguard, and with her gone, like he's probably in like miserable now. I feel bad for my boy, but I mean, the brother's gonna have to. I mean, I'm sure we're probably not gonna learn about Eris's predicament, if I had to guess, until the end of this whole saga in like Act 3 of the Heresy. It's just I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him more than anybody. He's had it rough now. Out of like Osiris and Saint 14 in the first episode, you know, Crow and Fickrel and Ido and Mithrax in the second, and now Drifter here by himself. I feel freaking bad for Drifter the most. Drifter's in a tough spot right now with Eris being dead. Gotta stay hydrated. I'm gonna do a lot of talking. All right, let's go check out Eris's place. I guess it was always here in the last city. He said she didn't visit it often. Basically stayed away for the most part because she hadn't been really coming to home. Wow. Enter apartment. Oh, okay, enter the apartment, sure. Man, are we really gonna see how Eris lives? Oh, it's not as creepy looking as I thought it was going to be. She has a cleaning robot. Lots of flowers and plants. Oh, is this an apartment complex and this is not actually her apartment yet? Oh, it looks neat. Oh, it's an apartment complex. Okay, man, it must be weird having Eris as a neighbor. You think someone like high profile like her would live like in her own sequestered area by herself? Oh, okay, so now this is officially Eris's place. Okay, we have the Acolyte staff from I think Season of the Haunted. Man, she already had an anchor here to start with.
I have fallen. But I know that my life was not forfeit from inaction or fear. No. Mine was a life of ambition. Ambition and triumph. Briar's last gift to me was not squandered. I will speak my last words to those I have left behind.
Aw, man.
Ikora, I treasured your trust and the faith that came with time. Thank you for everything you shared with me. Mara, my queen, you saw my capabilities when few could.
Is that what Eris looked like before she lost her eyes?
You embraced me for what I was.
I don't recognize who that is.
Know that I am grateful.
That might be Eris before she lost her eyes.
Zavala. For a time, you saw me as an omen. But you came to trust me again. And accepted my help. I was glad of it. Drifter, we found comfort in each other. Grieve, but carry that comfort with you. Do not let this loss define you. And to the Guardian. You granted me my vengeance and my solace. Thank you. Truly, I sought joy at the end, and I found it in myself and in my friendships, and so in your grief. Remember me thusly. I was a woman who slayed dragons and brought the Hive to its knees. A woman who claimed vengeance as her nature and saw it satisfied. This is the fate I made for myself. I have settled my regrets. Farewell.
Mourn in silence? Oh, we just get on our knees and just pray. Okay, that's cool. Can't get up. There we go. There's some sort of weird relic here that it says not enough metastasized instendia or whatever. 10 required. She has some Hive artifacts here. She has a painting of what looks like to be herself. I can't imagine who else it might be. Her rock is still here. She has like an Ahamkara skull. She has a worm in here. Good God, you have this thing as a pet. Why? Just study it? I hope so. She has a tissue box in this chair right here for some reason. And she already had a piece of the anchor here to start with. It looks like a coffin. What is this?
Guardian. Ikora sent me. I'll be assuming operational command here to strike back against the dread that took Eris from us. You're hurting. I am too. We lost a soldier and a friend. But I've got you. Take a moment. More if you need them. And then suit up. Because we're going back. We have the Vanguard's full blessing to unleash hell. Ikora's words. There's a wall of Taken between us and an answer on the Dreadnought. Changing. And we don't have any intel. I bet you're rearing to break right through it, so here's the plan. Attack. Kick in the front door, honor Eris with vengeance, and crush whatever's going on before it gets any worse. Remember, Eris. Remember what she meant. Remember what the Taken stole from us. What they thought was weakness, we turned to strength. Keep that pain close. We're gonna use it to start a fire in the Dreadnought and burn every last Taken out.
Tablet of Ruin and Eris' final message awaits. The world is not built on the laws they love. Not on peace, but by victory by any means necessary. The winnower. Oh, wow. There's a message from him inscribed on this freaking thing. This might be the most concrete piece of evidence we've ever heard from this dude. Because he was always somebody from, like, the lore books of, like, the Hive mentioned as someone who was called the winnower. But there's literally a message from him on this thing. This tablet was recovered from Savathun's throne world when Ala Kul, the Lightblade, was slain. It now sits idly in your possession. No whispers coax you to listen. No edicts compel you to act. Nevertheless, you stare unwaveringly at the etched stone. Oh, so this is the same tablet from when Ala Kul was guarding that statue of Oryx and Akka. Okay. Lightbearer, you're so serious about all of this. It's just a game. You want to shape the world, but you don't have the stomach for the wrong kind of violence. So you stare at a stone or a glass, trying to invoke the deep with control. We are already more acquainted than you remember. Can you hear me now over the whiners and would-be gods? Do you know what I consider you a frustrating friend? And yet you point a gun even when there is still so much between us. You know this only ends one way. Then kill it. I dare you. What the hell kind of message is that? I don't even know how to feel about that. Unstoppable fusion, overload machine guns, piercing sidearms, anti-barrier sniper rifle, unstoppable glaives. Overclock and load while you are amplified or have bolt charge. Arc weapons gain increased handling and reload speed. Weapons with subjugant blah 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 blah. Duration. Some blah blah blah. Okay, fine. Volatile marksman, rapid void weapon. God, this is gonna be really hard for me to read all of it over all of this, boys. I've done a lot of reading already. Let's just back out of this. Mission dossier blight the beyond. Venture into the Nether to assess the spread of the corruption. Gather recon by clearing encounters and slaying enemies within the Nether. Dark ritual recon, combat recon, gather. Okay. Oh, so this is basically the hub for the season. What is this? Atmosphere scripture, ultimate power. Oh, is that a weapon mod? Oh, rapid hits with this weapon emits a Taken Seeker projectile strong against unstoppable champions. This weapon is also overcharged when the modifier is active. This mod can only be applied to a specific weapon with the Willing Vessel or Paracausal Fluid origin perks and will break at the end of the episode Heresy. Oh, boo. Okay, so we have our thing from here. I am curious though. Now that we have access to the collections, there's no new exotic weapon or armor set. They didn't give us a new exotic armor. Can we see the dungeon armor here? The Lodestar. I know the Lodestar is the, what's it called? The season pass exotic piece of weapon. We'll take it. What does it do? The Lodestar. Hold on a second. Oh, it's a kinetic arc trace rifle. Okay, what does it do? This weapon fires a low-intensity arc beam with enhanced stability and accuracy. Okay. Dealing arc damage from any other source aligns the battery's coils. When alignment is complete, long press to disengage the safety and enable a hip-fired starlight beam to apply jolt to any target's damage for a short time. Aim down sight to slow the rate at which the battery drains. Interesting. It's some sort of like Tesla gun? Huh. Sure. Oh, so this is a primary weapon now. Bring out a fusion rifle for this. Well, let's bring out Tenacious Mastery. Okay. Interesting. Didn't think they'd give us a primary trace rifle, but sure. Season pass. Do we want to explore the season pass or anything? Adamant. I guess I don't know how to pronounce this. It's another support frame weapon, which is cool. Tear, precision final blows cause nearby targets to become severed. Oh, that's cool. Another strand-based trait, because they had sever, which is, or slice, I mean, for sever, and they have like hatchling, and now they have tear, which is cool. I like that. King's Wings Entrance. That's like stasis themed almost. Shipwright's Finery. Not bad. That's a pretty good shader, actually. I like that. And then we have Watchful Eye. High damage, high recoil. It basically looks like a hammerhead, but sure. We'll keep going. Perilous Shell for ghosts who set their course by the stars. Nice. So that's like the Navigator armor. Yeah, Navigator's Remnant sleeves. Not too bad. What the hell is that? Essence of Desire. Oh, huh. Not too sure what that'll be. Navigator's Remnant Strides. Sure. Navigator's Remnant Cloak. Big old cap on the end of it. Navigator's Remnant Cuirass. Cool. And there's Navigator's Remnant's Mask. Yeah, sure. And then this is the Artificial Sun. That's kind of cool. Sure. Ooh, there's another shader. Dreadful Symmetry. Not bad. That's an animated shader. Oh, we get some new weapons, too. Area of Denial, we already know about that one. Eyes Unveiled, Precision Frame, Linear Fusion. You can get Reservoir Burst and Subsistence, that's kind of funny. Sure. I like how the damage types align with, like, the cracks in the weapon, that's cool. Man, it comes with a sword. Oh, Strand Sword? A Wave Frame Sword. Strand base? That's kind of cool. Sure. I don't mind that. And it looks like one of my favorite swords in the game, which is like the one you can get from Grasp of Avarice. I love that sword, that Vortex frame sword. That's kind of cool. Actually, I am curious about one thing. How do these weapons shade? Is there any unshadable portions to it? No, there is not. The only thing that's unshadable is the color that emits from the weapon. That's fine with me. Okay. Not a giant... not a giant burden. Heretical Entrance. Interesting. It's a cube? I don't understand that, actually. I'm sure it'll make sense later on. Subsequence? I'm getting like a techno vibe from this, like some sort of technology base. That's weird. And there's the ship, Scream-Eyed. Ooh. Looks like a weird bird. Holy hell. Navigator's Crown. Much better helmet piece. Looks very cool, actually. That'll be the final reward for the whole season. Okay, I mean, not bad. So far, so good. Checked out the Eververse store, Season Pass store. I don't think any of the weapons or armor is going to be available to see in the collections for the dungeon yet. We're going back into Rolk's ship. Flane suit. That's all we know that it's called. Not flayed, flane. Huh, interesting. We don't know what weapon is coming from that exotic weapon we can get to see from that collections either. We got no armor set, so it's going to be all of a mystery for right now. All right, so we need to do this now. Journeying aboard the Dreadnought, discover its secrets. All right, let's go on board. Exploration private. Okay, so we're by ourselves. That's fine with me. Let's put on... Void is fine, but I think we should put on... Strand. Let's use... Storm's Edge. We're using Storm's Edge. We don't need Stylish Execution anymore. Gunpowder Gamble's fine. Guarding the Dreadnoughts being overrun by the Taken. Their influence is regenerating the ship's systems. Oh god. Really? They think they can stop you. Break through, find out what you can find out about the Anchors, and bring Oryx's flagship to heal. You're asking for a lot right now for that. Once we know more, we can formulate a plan to dismantle them. No more lost ground, no more lost friends. Neather. While in the Neather, your health recovery is disabled and you have significantly greater health and shields. Keep an eye out for boons. What does that say? Approach? Oh, Neather enhancement. Oh, okay, so this is like what we use to give ourselves buffs. Let's see how good this Trace Valve works. Oh, it fires in pulse fire. Oh, but it hip fires in a straight line. Sure. It's basically like a like a scout rifle from the... Swift assassin defeated a combatant to briefly increase your movement speed. Sure. Alright, I'm kind of trying to get a feel for everything. Oh, wow. That's what that freaking bolt charge did? Holy hell, that was a lot of damage. Taking clusters destroyed. Oh god, my health. That gives me some health regen. Oh god, I died. Oh wow, this might take a second for us to get our bearings as far as what we should be doing. Taking clusters destroyed. Is this leading me somewhere? Collect? Oh, collecting a taken worm. Ravenous worm spawn? Sure. You've dealt a blow to the dreadnought. Interesting. Oh, fragile strength increases all damage dealt, increases all damage taken. Finishers grant a void grenade, which makes use targets volatile. Finishers grant a strand grenade, which detonate into many unraveling projectiles. Ooh, I like that. Gather metastasize STS to complete the Neather. Caution leaving before the activity completion results in loss of materials. Oh. Oh god! At least this thing is not burning me like it used to do, like in the witch's tower or whatever. Dealt a blow to the dreadnought. Okay. Can we pick up another boon? View boons? Okay. Can't go that way. This place is kind of closed off to us. We can only go to places where it really wants us to go. For some reason, there's no, like, music playing in the background right now. It's dead quiet. And I'm like, hey, where's my music, boys? Can we go down here? I feel like we can't go down there. Increases the chances of a healing orb to spawn? Sure. Anything that looks like a collectible we should be picking up, because it could be potential loot we're taking away from here. Man, this dreadnought is all messed up. Taking clusters destroyed. looking for more stuff to take or break, and I don't see anything. Unless I'm dense and I'm missing something. Those just show me my boons. Another chest. Sigil shards. I have nowhere else to go but forward. I wonder if I should jump over the edge. Oh, there's no map here because there's nothing here. It's not a patrol space. Let's try going down here and seeing if there's anything down here to take. If it kills me, it kills me. Looking for like another cluster to break. More sigils. These little pots basically have like special ammo inside of them in case we really need some. Where's this other taken cluster at? Oh boy, I hope I'm not overlooking something very obvious. Whew. I don't think we're going down. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we can go down that way. But nothing else is calling to me as far as like something else to do here. How much reconnaissance did we take already? Combatants recon, dark ritual recon? No, nothing so far. It says there's something that way. Hopefully, I'm just getting lost here. Something to scan? Ghost, I think you're tripping. There's nothing here. Ghost, you're tripping. I don't see anything to scan here. It is saying there's something over here to the left, though. So just as damage from bosses, we'll take that. You've dealt a blow to the Dreadnought. Objective completed. New objective. Defeat the Taken Cluster Keeper. Okay. This bolt charge is ready. I wonder what we can do to unleash the bolt charge. Okay, it's back that way. I'm actually curious, what is giving us bolt charge right now? Ionic traces. Is it my super? I don't even know what's giving us bolt charge. I just have bolt charge already. I wonder if I can ignite it with like my super. God, I'm sorry that I've been such a dingus and just wandering around this whole place looking for nothing. Wow, these new Taken enemies do lots of weird, interesting things. Oh! Cross counter is going to give us most of our health back. Taken Vandals are now invisible. They're kind of hard to spot. Where's another cluster? Come on, baby. Powerful foe has been banished. We have the sector locked down. Keep digging, fire team. This place is a maze. Yeah, no crap. Okay, yeah, I was getting real lost and confused. Reduces damage per piece of episodic armor equipped. Increases damage taken. Provides melee great when combatants are defeated with special ammos and super energy. Sure. Hold on a second. How far and how deep do we have to do? Oh my god, we gotta do this 3 times? Holy hell. We might just fast forward until we're done with this. Holy hell, I didn't realize it'd be this long. I'm glad we're getting to a chance to explore the Nether and coming back to the Dreadnought. You want us to do 3 of these in a row. Alright, well maybe it'll go by faster since we know where everything is. Flippin' hell. What an obnoxious quest step. Why would you guys make it this way? Okay, follow Sloan's mentorship and complete the Trial of Will Resolve looking at the Spire of Eris. Oh, goodness. Get me out of here. Man, the quest step was either bugged or poorly designed or something, because every time we tried to do this, the stupid quest step would bug out, and it's like, oh, you gotta do this private session of this, and you have to like steadily climb and increase the difficulty for yourself. And I'm like, holy heck, man. Like, I couldn't get a fire team to come with me. Like, I didn't want to. It's a story mission, but you definitely couldn't do it alone. And the quest kept bugging out on me as far as, like, it not really telling me where to go or what I'm doing. And, like, the boss fights wouldn't progress unless I picked up the boons, unfortunately. All right, well, we got that finished. And we got a buttload of loot. Took us a really long time to do it, but, I mean, it might have been worthwhile. It just depends on entirely on what we got just now. We probably need to put something away here. Lodestar is cool, but I don't think it's gonna be better than anything else I have with me. Adamant came with Demolitionist and Frenzy. That might not be bad for a support frame. Hold on. What did it say here at the very bottom? Hip firing at allies with this weapon is charged, heals them with rapid healing, increasing weapon damage, and spawning unraveling projectiles? Oh, wow. That's new for the support frames. I didn't know it did that. A lot of our loot went to the postmaster, so let's see how much of it actually came here, because we got a buttload of stuff, like weapon-wise. We were picking up weapons left and right from the just random, like, world loot drops. We got Sword, Relentless Strikes, and Elemental Honing. Dealing unique elemental damage grants this weapon a stacking damage bonus. This bonus is increased for kinetic weapons. Huh. That might be useful. Oh, it comes with Withering Gaze. Nice. We can get like triple tap or 4 times the charm with Withering Gaze. This will make it like a boss DPS thing. Do you have anything in the... Nothing in the kinetic slot. We can oh, that's a pinnacle drop. We might just take that just to infuse it. For whatever reason, Microcosm is like disabled for like either the dungeon or whatever, but I mean, for the time being, if it doesn't do anything, we might as well just vault it for now. What is this? Flash counter and surrounded? Eh. No thanks. Field prep target locked. No thanks. Ambitious Assassin and Elemental Honing. That might be something. Valiant Charge Redirection. Nah. Envious Arsenal Frenzy. No. Pugilist Unrelenting. Nah. Legendary Engram. And that's Field Prep Elemental Honing. No thanks. Yeah, that's a big no thanks there. I like the sword. The sword is really cool. The support frame might be worthwhile for something. I might keep it. Everything else is a maybe for right now. Alright, so they want us to go talk to Sloan. We should probably get, like, our seasonal thing from Ido while we're here. Because I think she, like, took away our seasonal quest thing. Oh, no, she didn't. Okay, we just have it. Cool.
I'll ask the Techians next time I visit the reef.
I hate that they made us, like... She gives us a week, or... like, a daily stipend of materials, but it's never, like, the stuff from, like, the Kelsfall... the Kelsfall mission. You gotta go do that for whatever reason, so that's a no thanks for us. Alright, she wanted us to do us another story mission over here somewhere. Okay, and then there's this weird adamant. It came with flexible and agile frame capable of healing allies and hurting foes. Harming targets builds a restorative charge. Hip firing at allies with this weapon heals them. With rapid healing, increases allies' weapon damage and spawning unraveling rounds. Wait, does the other support frame do something new too? Because that's new.
We kicked in the front door to the Dreadnought all right, but something in there is keeping us from pushing deeper. I was afraid of this. If we're going to stop the Taken, I'll need you to follow me down a dangerous path. We can start by getting eyes on that anchor point you found in the EDZ. They're obviously connected.
Oh, providing restoration. Sterile taking corruption, it's been easy. Oh, gosh, she's gonna make me read all of this. Okay, well, this is a very useful weapon, but not if we're doing this solo. So, let's go back to... Let's try Slayer's Fang again. Let's put on a scout rifle, and let's put on Hammerhead. As I say, it could be a useful weapon for sure, support for him, but it doesn't really help for a lot of solo play. You kind of want to be playing with people. Wait, Bay of Drown's Witches is where I'm supposed to be going, right? Oh no, Spine of Karis. Nope, this is not it. It's that weird tower area by the Forsaken entrance to this whole area. God dang it. Why dialogue is missing? Why is dialogue missing? I don't know why dialogue is missing. I think it's because of some sort of writer's strike or something. My ghost Scotian says it's polluting the EDZ 10 times as much as the Sludger Lake ever did, and there's a trace of Hive in it. I swear catastrophic gets a new meaning every couple of years. Oh, the ground just shook. That was weird.
Guardian, ready for some field work? This one might not be by the book. That anchor that took you to the Dreadnought is close. You're going to turn it into our weapon. This is how we avenge Eris. This is how we force these Taken anchors right back down the Dreadnought's throat. Head there, and what control I've learned over my own blight, I'll teach to you.
You'll teach me how to control Taken energy. We'll have to make a path to the anchor, get to it. This thing makes me uneasy. I can't stand looking at it even through the feed. I've learned that being taken is all about control. You have to keep the idea of who you are intact and shrug off anything else telling you otherwise. They can offer themselves by choice, you will too, but not fully. You'll extend your hand and grip their power in your fist until it submits. Remember, what you want, it will it into truth, just like you do with the light. Let it temper your resolve. If you can do that, you'll survive. If you can't, then I guess we'll know who'd win in an arm wrestling match between us. Now there's just the anchor. Stay sharp and stay focused your will. Offer the handshake, then shatter their grip with your light. Suffocating terror. Wants us to backtrack down this way. These eyeballs, whatever they are, if they stare at me for too long, it kills me. Don't know who or what they belong to. Park it here. Let's get a look at what we're dealing with. Okay, we know it's connected to the Dreadnought somehow, and it funnels taking shock troops to corrupt the surface. We're going to bend that corruption into a feedback loop. Steal your mind, make your way to the target, and listen to every word I tell you. Okay, we'll try. Oh, I am, like, actually taken now. Investigate? There's something else, fight it? Oh. Focus, now hold and pull back. That's it, you ripped it out by the roots and absorbed some of its energy. You're not blighted like me, but it's enough to impose your will and make use of their power. We'll keep refining, keep tapping into it. For now, you're ready to hit the Dreadnought again. Okay. They want us to go back to Eris's apartment and imbue whatever power we took from here into that little slab thing they have. Some of the dialogue is missing? Why is it missing? It feels odd. Huh. Like either they didn't have enough time to record the dialogue. Is there some sort of writer's strike or actor strike I don't know about? Back to Eris's apartment. Back to the slab stone thing. Your form reflects in Taken Sheen. You have begun to walk the path of resolve with the Deputy Commander's guidance, and through your connection with the Anchor incursions, you have learned valuable information about the linkage to the Dreadnought systems. Wielding taking power is a risk, but you can withstand it if it means holding back the surge of blight spilling from the Dreadnought, though you cannot deny that you feel stronger. You see these rewards. Heretical Weapon. Essence of Desire, and Sigil Shards. Wellspring Elemental Honing. That might be useful. Dealing unique elemental damage grants this weapon a stacking damage bonus. This could mean, like, stacking in terms of, like, different scorching, like, just unique elemental damage, not kills. Just damage. Huh. Continue walking the path of resolve. Hone your taken power and draw forth the Tome of Want from the shaping slab. This powerful relic will further increase your potential. Steal your mind against corruption. Respond to the shape of desire into the shape of being. Another weapon, auto rifle. Shaping. Mysterium. Tome of Want acquired. Requires rank 3. Delve. Oh, we have to reach rank 3 with this? How do we gain reputation? Oh, it doesn't even tell me how I gain reputation. How do we gain reputation? I don't know how. Maybe just completing those missions or whatever? I'm not sure. It doesn't even tell us how we do it. Okay, then. Huh. Alright, well, I guess this is as good a place as any to cut it here, just because we've probably been recording for long enough. I think that whole busy work mission, as far as where we were like basically grinding away missions on the Dreadnought, took forever. I'm gonna have to cut away so much footage from that. We basically have to grind to get ourselves a level 3 in order to progress the story. We're at steps 10 of 21, so we're probably like halfway there. So this should be a good halfway point for us, so we'll stop from now. As far as what I think about this season versus last season versus everything that's been going on so far with their seasonal structure, I know they're calling them episodes, and I'm just calling them seasons. I mean, Revenant was the one season I was most excited for, and it ended up just, falling flat. This season is about the Hive, so it's always going to be a banger no matter what, unfortunately. I just wish they put in this type of storytelling for all of their seasons, not just stuff that includes the Hive. Echoes was god-awful. The story made no sense. I'm not even sure what they were trying to tell with the story there. Revenant, I was the most excited for with the vampire hunting stuff, and it wasn't even about Fickrel and Crow for the most part. It was mostly about Ido, Mithrax, and Aramis, weirdly enough, which is awful. I don't know why they decided to go that way for the storytelling aspects. I know they made some big seasonal changes this season, which they're going to do a lot less hand-holding. They want us to kind of figure out the story as we go. Not necessarily telling us about what's happening in the mission structures or whatever, but I'm just like, okay, that's fine, but at least don't make the mission so buggy and kind of like so spread out. That one mission where it was just like, oh yeah, do 3 runs of the solo operation, whereas you should be doing this with 3-man co-op. You couldn't even jump into the 3-man co-op version. I would have had to have found a fire team. It was like, nope, I'm just going to keep resetting 3 times to tier 1, basically doing one whole run, going back to orbit, coming back through. That was the only real way to do that. The dialogue is missing, weirdly enough. I don't know why dialogue is missing. It either tells me they didn't have enough time to record the dialogue, or the actors are on strike for some reason. That seems bizarre. I mean, I'm trying to get into the story right now, but I don't know if I'm tired from playing all night and grinding away in the background, or it just doesn't feel right. There's something missing right now. I don't feel that spark quite yet. It's compelling. I mean, the first cutscene was compelling. There is a little bit of mystery as to what's happening to the Dreadnought, but it's like I'm just trying to stay optimistic, but at the same time, I feel like they're also time getting stuff too. They want us to come back week to week for the story. From what I was told, it looks like it says Act 1 of 21. I'm not too sure. They said they would give us everything available in Act 1 at the start, but the story necessarily won't be available right off the rip. We have to kind of wait for them to offer that stuff to us week to week, which is okay, sure. I don't think the issue with Revenant was that they were giving us too much of the story all at once. I think that the story they were trying to tell was so bare bones and minimalistic that, like, you can basically complete all of Act 1 in about an hour of continuous playtime, and I'm just like, it kind of shows you how much or how little there is and why the weekly story drip is required, because they just don't have a lot of story to tell week to week, unfortunately. I wish they did, but they really don't. And I hope that's not the same here, with dialogue missing and you being forced to do so much extra busy work by yourself in order to, like, pad the runtime for this episode. But, I mean, it is what it is for right now. We'll see how this season, or this episode I'm just gonna call it season, who cares, right? We'll see how this season shapes up in comparison to the other two by the time this is all said and done, but I'm kind of hoping for high hopes, but at the same time, I mean, Destiny did suffer its lowest player count ever during Season of a Revenant, and I don't think it was because of how they were delving out the story. I think that season was just truly bugged out, and it was just showing a lot of people that there are other better games to play right now. And I don't know if this is going to be an example of like why you need to drop Destiny. I hope it's not, but I mean, you'll never know. We'll see. I just want it to be good, guys. I just want to have fun with Destiny again, and it's really hard to have fun with it when you're basically, it almost feels like a job trying to play because they just refuse to give us meaningful things. I mean, they did do a Trials rework. They did a bunch of exotic armor tuning and exotic weapon tuning. They did a bunch of, you know, their seasonal weapon pass tuning as well. We have another dungeon coming out. We're going back to the throne world and going into Roke's Pyramid Ship for one more dungeon. For that could be cool. The Dreadnought, I'm not sure where the season's going to hold up or what's going to happen with it. What's it called? The Subjugator that took down took down Eris. Could be a compelling villain if he said anything, if we knew anything about him. We don't really know his motivations quite yet. They haven't established that so far. We just know that something's happening to the Dreadnought, and we just don't know what yet. So I guess we'll figure it out by the end of the act, I hope. Anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like down below. Be sure to subscribe. Sorry I'm not too much high energy right now. It's really late at night, and I was kind of hoping for a little bit more out of this, but I just got whatever, basically. Yeah, it's fine, though. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. We're doing Doom Eternal, the Ancient Gods DLC for the leading up to Doom the Dark Ages. We're obviously doing more Destiny stuff. We did a little bit more Marvel Rivals. That'll be coming out soon. We did some Helldivers recently. We're going to go back to Killing Floor 3 when that eventually comes out. I think that comes out in March. And then we have Dark Ages. And then we'll see. We're looking into some other games right now. I'm trying to find some other games for us to record. Anyways, guys, that'll be it for this episode. And we'll catch you guys all in the next one.